learning about the male reproductive system. Everybody focus here. Okay. We start with the scrotum and the testes. That's this area. The first muscle of the scrotum is the dartos muscle. That's the one on the outer edge. That's the one that gives the scrotum the wrinkled appearance. The second muscle over here is the cremaster muscle, and that's the one that elevates and depresses the scrotum to regulate temperature. Then over here, just in this area, that's the actual testis, right here. And around that, this area, this entire area is the epididymis, from here and all the way around. Then the red lining all around is called the tunica vaginalis. It's got a parietal layer and a visceral layer, but you just see one, and it's the tunica vaginalis. And the white surrounding layer is called the tunica albuginea. That's the connective tissue. It partitions into septa, but you don't see that here, so it's just the tunica albuginea. That's the scrotum. Then you go into the penis is over here, and on the outer edge you see here that little sort of like lining on both sides. That's the prepuce, which is the foreskin that covers the glans penis. Then you see the red part all the way over here. It goes up to this side and all around. That's called the corpus spongiosum, and the penile urethra goes through it like that. And the penile urethra comes to this part and it expands, and the expansion area is called the navicular fossa. And then obviously urine is taken out of the body by the opening, and the opening is called the external urethral meatus. That's just that opening. Then the gray area over here is called the corpora cavernosa. That's the area that fills with blood during an erection, with the erectile tissue and such. Then over here, you have this whole area is the urinary bladder, and extending from that is the urethra, which urine flows through. Then right under that, this red area is the prostate gland, and in the prostate gland, you have the urethra is called the prostatic urethra, and it merges with the ejaculatory duct. That's this area. And then they merge, and then they go into, this part is called the urogenital diaphragm. It's just this area that's like a flat layer. And inside that diaphragm, from here to here, the urethra is called the membranous urethra. And around the urethra in the urogenital diaphragm are the bulbourethral glands. Are they glands? Bulbourethral glands, yes. Also called Cowper's glands. You also have to know that. They're just the little circles right there. And then from there, they extend into the penis. Penis starts here. This part is called the root or the bulb. And then from here to around here is the shaft. And then this area is the glans penis or the head. Then this is the sigmoid colon right here. And then from here, this is the rectum and the anus. And you have to know that this is the internal anal sphincter, which is involuntary. And over here is the external anal sphincter, which is voluntary. And that's all, folks.
That's all, folks.